is a flower. Enjoy it now, for tomorrow another comes. A saying from the planet Caladan, the Dune Encyclopedia. Before the start of Dune, Duke Leto and the Lady Jessica had spent the previous 2 decades on the 3rd planet in the Delta Pavonis star system. The planet was called Caladan, and it was the birthplace of Paul Atreides, though Arrakis would later become his home. Paul's father Leto was also born on Arrakis. The Atreides held fiefdom over the world and had lived there for 10,000 years, more than 26 generations. The great house dominated all aspects of the planet, by air and sea, and also maintained an extremely loyal standing army. Castle Caladan was the official residence of the planet's ruler. The structure was thousands of years old, and built of stone and wood. It contains many rooms and halls. The castle stood alongside a great river, and many rooms provided views of the Atreides orchards and the mountain called Sayubi. The economy of Caladan flourished under House Atreides. The planet's natural environment generated a large agricultural industry. Caladan is a wet, rainy world with many oceans, rivers, and mountains. The bountiful Paradise planet supported a diverse array of animal and plant life on land and underwater. Orchards, many of which were owned by House Atreides, fed much of the planet's economy. Fine wines and pundi rice, which was a staple in a Chaldean diet, were also major exports. Fishing was the largest industry on Caladan. It was ingrained in the culture of the planet's people. Over the course of the 6 Dune novels, Caladan would eventually become known as simply Dan, all things referencing Caladan referred to as Danian. The Dune Encyclopedia, which is viewed non-canonically by some and taken as gospel by others, describes the society of Caladan. Caladan was ruled by 6 minor houses who divided up the planet's 3 continents with 400 combined provincial regions under them. This was until 8677 AG, when Paulos XVI Atreides was granted the fiefdom by Emperor Elrond VII. The encyclopedia states that food was easily accessible from the various seas and plants full of fruits and berries. The population of the planet felt little need for formal training. Most of the planet felt no need to work at all. Children of the elite studied in governance school, which was found in the capital city. The study program was 4 years long and dealt with statecraft, leadership, tactics, and civilian control. Even this program was not a rigorous one. The problem that the students would face on the paradise world of Caladan would not be great. Caladan relied heavily on family teaching and what they called watching and doing. A child learned how to live simply by taking part in day-to-day family life. Children were taught to swim before they learned to walk. Preparation for survival in the water-rich environment of the planet was necessary. The entire population of Caladan, according to the encyclopedia, had easy access to some sort of studio, reading room, auditorium, or theater. Many productions in dance, theater, and music were presented. There was much interest in sculpture, composing, film, painting, and philosophy as well. Paul Atreides was born and lived the first 15 years of his life on a planet that seems to be a total opposite of the planet he would later call his home. Whereas Dune is a barren, harsh desert world, Caladan is a bountiful paradise whose people have heightened opportunities for leisure, which could never exist on Arrakis.